We on? All right. Here we are. Good morning. Hi, everybody. I'm here to read Jessie's Indigestible incident to you this morning. But before I start, I wanted to talk a little bit about rejection. I know, not a great topic, but I saved all of my rejection letters. You know, if you know me, you know it was a process going through and getting my books published and self-publishing. So I started this process in 2015, and I saved all of my rejection letters because I tried to go the traditional route with publishing, and it's a very difficult thing to do. But I have all these rejection letters, and I keep them, and I save them, and I look at them, and I treasure them, because that's what gave me the strength and the will to go through with self-publishing. So not always an easy road to take, but it's there. If you're considering it, contact me. I can help you out. It's a great opportunity to get what you want out there. So no one's telling you what you can write, what you can't write, what you should, what you shouldn't put in your book. When you self-publish, you self-publish. It's all you. So, okay. Anyway, there's a couple of them here, and I just save them. Dated from like September to December 2015. Again, rejection letters. Not a great topic on a Monday morning, but they gave me the strength to continue on my pathway. All right, here we go. Jessie's Indigestible incident. There's Jessie. Well, hello. Remember me? I'm sure you do. I'm that gorgeous celebrity that everyone, who's anyone, is talking about. That's right. I'm Jessie. No? I'm the one with the lopsided ears, one up and one down, and a cute beauty mark on my nose and chest. Still no? I have my own special style when I walk. It's almost like dancing. A little bit of walking, a little bit of wagging my beautiful tail. Let's call it waggling. Just another of my unique talents. Still don't remember? Where have you been? I know. I'm the one with the funny whiskers. One side black, the other white. I knew you'd remember me. How could you not remember the gorgeous pit bull with a pink feather boa? There is no other, just little exceptional me. On with my story. Ever since my mom found me at the shelter, I've had this little issue where I gobble my food. I don't know why, but nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to eat my food. Probably comes from having to eat whatever I could find when I lived on the streets. Well, on this particular day, I refused to eat anything. My mom knew something was wrong because, well, me not eating. So she took me to the veterinarian. Let's just call him the vet. Much easier. Now, I don't like to go to the vet's office. Don't get me wrong, he's nice and all. I just don't like that he has to pay attention to the other dogs. I mean, I'm Jessie. Why does he have to be nice to the others? I'm Jessie. Enough said. When we got there, I tried to give my usual hello by wagging my tail, but I couldn't get my wag up to speed. It just sort of flopped from side to side. He offered me a nice little treat, but I refused to have anything to do with it. Again, not something I would normally do. I love treats. They walked me from the exam room to the back of the hospital where they had this machine that could look at my insides. They called it an X-ray. It could tell if something was wrong in there. But he said nothing looked strange. If you ask me, looking at someone's insides is strange all by itself. They sent us home. I still didn't feel like eating. Mom tried beef and rice. Nope. She tried feeding me boiled chicken. Nope. She even tried Alaskan cod, my mostest, very favorite food in the whole world. Still, nope. So the very next day, it was back to the emergency pet hospital. It was horrible. Mom cried because she was so worried. I was getting weak. I didn't even want to drink water. This is where it gets a little embarrassing. Mom had to carry me because I could hardly stand up. The emergency vet wanted to do something called a surgery. He thought I had something in my insides that caused an infection. Now, I don't know what a surgery is, and I don't know what an infection is. All I knew was that I didn't feel good. I wanted to go home. When they admitted me to the hospital, they wrote American Pit Bull Terrier on my paperwork. Not this again. We're just like any other dog. Most of us are just happy to have someone to love. One of the techs had a pit bull at home. She was extra nice. She called me a velvet hippo. She said it was a nickname for pit bulls because their hair is so soft and shiny, like velvet. Also, our big heads and short squatty bodies make us kind of look like a hippopotamus. I like hippos, even though I never saw one. A real one, anyway. I don't see the resemblance, at least not with me. Do you think she looks like a hippo? Anyway, I was hungry, but food just didn't sound good. I started thinking about what I had done in the last few days. There was that business card that I ate, and that tissue I scarfed from the trash can. Those were no problem. I'd eaten plenty of them before. A couple of days earlier, I was sniffing around the house, smelling all the smells like I normally do. I found this extra stinky sock in the clothes hamper. Now I love to chew on soft things. That's why all the blankets in our house have holes in them. True story. This sock was one of Mom's. I could smell her and it was extra soft. I picked it up with my mouth and out the door I ran. Sometimes Mom sees me with socks and just as I start to get them down my throat, she pulls them out. I know it's a bad habit, but I can't be entirely perfect, can I? This time I got away with it. I swallowed the sock whole. That must be what's making me sick. That nice little extra stinky sock was stuck inside me. I got to thinking about other things I had eaten. There was that $20 bill on the table. That came out. And that stinky glove in the garden. I chewed the fingers and thumb off. They all came out. I even ate a part of the TV remote. That came out too. Somehow they'd all come out. Why was this sock making me feel so sick? The next thing I remember was the techs petting and talking to me. They were so nice. I must have fallen asleep. When I woke up, I felt different. I had tubes attached to my paws and all my beautiful hair was gone from my belly. And I had small silver lines all over my tummy. They kind of looked like jewelry. Is that what I look like under my hair? What happened while I was asleep? Surgery? Anyway, I was very tired and I still didn't want to eat. They offered me boiled chicken. No. They offered me beef and rice. No. They didn't have any Alaskan cod, so they offered me canned cat food. Now that is so stinky, I usually can't resist, but not this time. Everything they offered me looked like socks. Socks in a bowl? Yummy! Not! Chicken was white socks, the beef and rice were striped socks, and the cat food was brown socks. Yuck! I was not going to eat a bowl of socks. Ew! The tech took me out of my cage and we slowly and carefully walked down the hall to a small room. I had to be careful because I still had that tube taped to my paw, and all that jewelry on my tummy was not comfortable at all. Once we got into the room, guess what? My mom was there. I was so happy to see her. I couldn't jump up, so I just wagged my tail as best I could. I held my gorgeous ears back so she could pet my face. She put a bowl of something on the floor and sat right there next to me. She was petting me and talking to me, and guess what? In the bowl was my favorite. You guessed it, Alaskan cod. My mom brought Alaskan cod to the emergency hospital for me. I forgot all about the bowls of socks they tried to feed me. Suddenly, I felt better. I ate everything in the bowl while Mom was talking away. It was really nice to hear her voice. "Aw, she sure loves you," the tech said. I thought, yes, yes I do. Even more than I love Alaskan cod. I walked out of there with a little extra wiggle in my waggle, probably because of all that jewelry. When we got home, I noticed we had a new clothes hamper, one where the lid snapped shut. Thank goodness. Well, I guess that's the end of my sock tale. Next time I'll tell you about another one of my adventures. Yay, Jessie! All right, Jessie's indigestible incident. I know it's kind of a mouthful, but literally it was a mouthful and it was very indigestible. So based on a true story, if you know me and you know Jessie, you know it happened twice. Really did happen twice. The first time it was very, very serious. The second time we kind of had an idea what it was. And yes, it was still surgery, but it wasn't quite as serious the second time. because we got in and got it taken care of quickly. So anyway, if you have a dog and you have a dog who likes to eat things like Jessie, you know, you just have to really keep an eye on them. You have to just be kind of careful. So, well, I tried something different today. That selfie mode that I used last time was really bugging me because everything was backwards, including my page turning and all. So hopefully it was a little more enjoyable today. Hopefully each time we do this, more people tune in. It's always available on the page, even after we're done going live. It's still available. I'm going to be doing this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 o'clock. So please tune in. I'm going to go back to Jessie on Wednesday. I'm going to read Jessie, and I have a special treat for you when you tune in. I'm going to go ahead and show actually what goes into making a book, what the illustrations look like, and how everything kind of gets put together. So thanks again for joining. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great Monday. Thanks.